Lahat pala ng nangyayari sa buong buhay ko, hindi yun kasalanan ng magulang ko, ng gobyerno, kung saan ako nag-aral, or ng boss ko. Kung hindi, ako yun. The way I treat money is parang hangin. Pag kailangan ko, hihingahin ko lang, gastos ko lang. Hindi ako takot, hindi ako mag-hoard kasi alam ko sa the next breath I have, it's still there, is available.
So nakikita mo yung bansa natin, yung society natin ngayon, nasaan tayo?
Ako, judgment ko, no, spiral down, palubog, pababa. Dalawa lang tema, hindi na kumikita na wala na pag-asa. To let go of my, drama. Automatic drama eh. May sinabi lang, daming arte. Mahirap na talaga kami. I mean, kung yan ang gusto mo, hindi kita tutulungan kasi yan ang gusto mo. Pero kung yan din gusto, pakawalan mo na.
What's up mga Skynam? Welcome to another episode of Tio Bray Podcast. At ngayong araw, ito yung siguro yung pinaka-special na episode na gagawin ko para sa inyo. Madami akong ginawang content dati. Napatawa kayo, nag-enjoy kayo. Pero this time, I want to take this time na pakainin naman kayo ng masustansya. Hindi lang yung puro chichirya. Diba? Pakainin naman kayo ng gulay. Diba? Ang may expect nyo dito sa episode na to, madami kayong matututunan na magagamit nyo sa ikaangat ng buhay nyo. But before I introduce my guest, syempre gusto ko sana mag-subscribe muna kayo dito sa channel at make sure you share sa mga kaibigan nyo and also sa Spotify follow kayo. Maraming salamat nga pala sa Tritone Studios. Kundi dahil sa kanila, hindi tayo makakapag-podcast ng ganito kaganda. At syempre sa Tritone Entertainment sa nagmamanage kay Tio Bray. Before I introduce our guest, gusto ko lang kayong bigyan ng brief overview. Okay, madaming videos na hindi ko sinabi to, hindi ko nilabas to. But I think it's about time na syempre ano ko talaga kung ano yung mga nangyari paano ba nagkaroon ng Tio Bray? Okay, paano ba nagkaroon ng Tio Bray? Paano ba ako na-convince na mag-podcast, mag-interview, maging content creator? Half ng buhay ko, si Tio Bray, musician siya. And then, after ko pagiging musician, nagpunta ako in Dubai, sumunod ako, nag-work ako doon. And after quite some time, I went home. Okay, umuwi ako dito. That was 2019. Okay, 2019, maganda yung trabaho, okay lahat. And then, pandemic happened. Madami tayong binago. Pandemic, okay naman ang buhay ni Tio Bray, maayos, pero kulang. So I was always searching for something more. Ano yung kulang sa buhay ko, And then 2021, nagkita kami ng long-time friend ko since 2013 na si Nomer Mindmaster. And then Nomer introduced me to spirituality. Ang spirituality, just to be clear, hindi po ito religion. This is a practice. It's a practice of going inside yourself, getting to know yourself, loving yourself, forgiving yourself, and releasing everything na lahat ng nagbablock sa greatness sa buhay mo. So madaming tao kasi ngayon hindi nila alam, akala nila okay sila. Pero ako, for the past, nung nalaman ko 2021, hindi na pala ako okay nun. Madami pala akong bit-bit na galit, madami akong bit-bit na money blocks na kaya humihinder din syempre sa pagkita natin ng pera, sa everyday lives natin. And then, nung na-introduce ako sa spirituality ni Nomer, automatically itong guest na to ay na-attract ko sa buhay ko. Aside from Nomer, this is the guy who actually changed my life. Masasabi ko na from the day na nag-meet kami hanggang ngayon, madaming nangyari sa buhay ko na magaganda. Kung ang reason bakit nagkaroon ng Tio Bray ngayon na napapanood nyo, it's not because dahil magaling ako mag-content. It's not because I worked hard. Yes, some part of it is. But the bigger picture is, nahil ko yung sarili ko. Nahil ko yung false beliefs ko. Nahil ko yung mga sa blockages ko about money. And ito yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Kasi itong taong to made a difference in my life. Is one of my mentors, okay? Na ako, siyempre, gusto kong i-share sa inyo bilang mga followers ko kasi baka lang sakali makatulong sa inyo, baka lang sakaling parehas tayo na may pinagdadaanan ka sa buhay at that time sobrang bagsak ka, wala kang mapuntahan, hindi mo alam, madami kang tanong sa sarili mo. Etong taong to yung magbibigay ng matinding linaw para sa inyo. So without further ado, gusto ko lang ipakilala sa inyo, my mentor. Madami na siyang na-transform na buhay. Madami siyang napayaman. Alam ko gusto nyo yun. Madami siyang napayaman. Pero bago yun, may pagdadaanan kayong proseso, i-explain niya rin. Without further ado, transformational coach Russ.
Yes, thank you, Tio Bray. No, hindi ako sanay na ganyan yung tono mo. No?
Yan.
Sanay ako dun sa hindi gulay na pagkain ko, hindi yung other na pagkain.
Other na pagkain.
Nevertheless, maraming salamat for having me here. Nakakatuwa dahil lahat ng mga interns ko, nung chinek nila yung page mo, sabi, Coach, mukhang hindi aligned yan. No? Sabi ko, bakit? No? Kasi daw marami daw boobs dun. Sabi ko, anong tingin nyo sa boobs ko, di ba? Meron din naman. No? But nevertheless, ako naman, wala akong judgment. Kung ano man yung nangyayari. People are where they at simply because that's where they are at now. But maybe I'm just here to be a light of whatever light that is given to me and to serve the world and to support the world. And yeah, it's an honor and pleasure for me to save this day for you. So let's do it. Let's rock and roll. We're gonna help a lot of people. Thank you.
Yes. Ngayon, Coach Russ, gusto ko sana i-introduce mo muna sa kanila kung ano yung ginagawa mo. What's your life's work? Ano yung ginagawa mo? Ano yung service mo sa tao? Ano yung...
Ang dami kong role sa buhay.
Okay.
Right? So as a coach, it's a role. It's not who I am. Okay? As a businessman, it's another role. It's not who I am. I'm also a facilitator. I'm a consultant. I'm a partner, I'm a son. Ang dami kong role sa buhay, pero hindi ako yun. No? Kung ipakilala ko yung sarili ko, no? Ako yung taong naniniwala na limitless ako, na nilikha ako ng isang limitless creator. And therefore, all I have to do is to be like my creator. And the way I do that is through understanding that lahat ng desires natin sa buhay, mapapera man yan, mapa-relationship man yan, mapa-health man yan, willing at able at any time available yan kung handa yung vessel mo. So if there's one thing I'm happy and excited about because nalaman ko to, no, naging aware ako because a lot of people are struggling in their life, nawala na ng pag-asa, hindi pa kumikita, at akala yung buhay ganun lang. Kasi nga, tulog eh. Right? And right now, I just feel so blessed because, I have this awakening area in my life wherein I think 2007 na nagising ako sa katotohanan na nakakala ko the end all and be all is to create as much money as I can because that's what success is all about. And only to find out that's the loneliest place to be. Because money is all I have. So tanggalin ang pera sa akin, sino ako? And that's why I started questioning life. And buti na lang, nagkaroon ako ng isang opportunity to attend an awakening seminar. It's a journey from within. It's my first time eh. And isang araw pa lang nandun ako, doon ko nakita lahat ng nangyari sa akin in the past. No, in an instant. Na ang sabi nga daw, the greatest teacher experience. Mukhang hindi eh. Because you can learn through life through two things. It's either number one, Kensho, learn through pain. Kailangan mo paghirapan, kailangan mo pagdaanan. Yes, that's important. However, it's also another part which I love, which is what we call Satorai, instant awakening. Kasi siguro at age 35 ko, hindi ako naging awake or awoke. Baka hanggang ngayon miserable pa rin ako. So nagising ako sa katotohanan na lahat pala ng nangyayari sa buong buhay ko, hindi yun kasalanan ng magulang ko, ng gobyerno, kung saan ako nag-aral, or ng boss ko, kung hindi ako yun. Kasi a lot of times, when we are in trouble in life, what we normally do is we search for answers and meaning outside. And pag hindi natin nagustuhan, tagalin natin. And here's the thing, the next person, maybe it's in a relationship, dumating, iba lang itsura, iba lang apelyido, iba lang pangalan, the same pattern. Because at the end of the day, now I understand that part of me is unhealed, and therefore, I keep on repeating the same pattern in my life. So if you were to ask me what I do, I'm here to shed the light of healing my own wounds so that I can heal other people's wounds. So it's an open definition, and I don't want to say I am a healer, I am a coach. because I can be who I want to be. And I think I would always say it's a limitless being that I always want to be. And it's really going back to who I am as a creation of a higher being, higher power. I call him God. And if there's one word about God that I would love to step up to my game is what I call limitless. Which means when I am limitless, I'm able to, be blissful at any given time. May pera or wala, happy, excited, peaceful.
Ginabi mo.
Right? I have access to the creative source of creativity, that everything that is so creative. Right? Immunity to overwhelm. What does it mean? Being busy and stressed is not even part of my vocabulary. I have all the time to do what I love to do in the world, and yet I'm able to accomplish a lot of things all together without missing a single thing. Right? Abundance in all areas of life, which is abundance of time, abundance of health, abundance of relationship. And I may not have all the money in the world, but the way I treat money is parang hangin. Pag kailangan ko, hihingahin ko lang. Gastos ko lang. Hindi ako takot, hindi ako mag-hoard. Kasi alam ko sa the next breath I have, it's still there, it's available. When I'm ready to receive it, I'm not gonna take it. It's just there. And that's how I treat it. Okay? Being able to bend reality. A lot of miracle things happen in my life. And yeah, every moment is a miracle for me. And most probably, I think if there's one or two words that I may describe my life, it's ease and flow.
Negosyo ka ba na gusto mong ma-feature dito sa aming programa at dito sa aming podcast? Madali lang yan. All you have to do is contact this number below. Nakikita nyo naman, 0952-441-0172. Management yan ni Tio Bry. At sisiguraduhin namin, tulungan namin ang business mo at event mo na mailabas dito sa programa namin at malaman ng mga tao at makatulong din sa business mo. So ano pang hinihintay mo, tawagan mo na tong number na to at magtrabaho tayong dalawa. I like the word. Yun. I live by it as well, ease and flow. Kung ang mga bagay ay walang ease and flow, madaming harang, madaming maybe it's not for you, maybe you're for something better.
Yeah, wag mong pilitin.
Yeah.
Wag mong pilitin. I mean, in the end, there's a plan for you. There's a bigger plan for you. You may not know what it is. Sumunod ka lang, surrender ka lang, at makakarating ka.
Tama. Pero kanina, Coach, as you mentioned na yung mga tao ngayon, they're at this place or Sa nakikita mo yung bansa natin, yung society natin ngayon, nasaan tayo? Nasaan part tayo ngayon? Ano tayo?
Ako, judgment ko, spiral down. Palubog, pababa. Generally, I mean, this is based on the number of messages I receive in my page, 500 to 600 to 1,000 messages every day. Dalawa lang tema. Okay? Hindi na kumikita, nawala na pag-asa. And that's really scary because as a nation, if that's the consciousness of a lot of people, really scary. And I guess that's where I want to create more light, that in the end, you are where you are because you're not a victim of circumstances. You are where you are because you have not awoken that at the end of the day, may choice ka eh. May always ka choice ka because nandiyan ka lang kasi nga, mentality ng Pinoy, victim. Ito nangyari sa akin, hindi ko kasalanan. It's everyone's fault except mine. But if we just teach everyone, kung magandang buhay mo, ikaw yan. Kung pangit ang buhay mo, ikaw yan. If we just teach everyone and they start to own up this teaching, they start to really recognize that it is my personal responsibility to let go of my drama. Automatic drama eh. May sinabi lang, daming arte. Justification. They will do anything and everything to say, hindi. Mahirap na talaga kami. I mean, kung yan ang gusto mo, hindi kita tutulungan kasi yan ang gusto mo. Pero kung yan hindi mo gusto, pakawalan mo na. Kasi in the end, we see a lot of people who created the best life ever from the worst life simply because, again, it's a matter of the way we think. Daming excuses sa buhay. But a lot of times, people tend to believe their BS. And the biggest BS here is hindi ko kaya. Buti ka, nakapag-aral ka. Buti ka, gwapo ka.
Rich kid ka kasi.
Ang daming gano'n. Kasalanan ko man naging rich kid ako. Right? But, in the end, we all have, may kilala ka bang galing sa mahirap na pamilya na umasenso?
Meron.
May kilala kang galing sa magandang pamilya, lumubog.
Madami.
So is it about external things? No, it's the internal things that you have to understand. At the end of the day, yes, the world may happen to me and I am a victim and I cannot do anything right. And the moment you're awakened, you understand you have a choice. If I don't like this shit, get out. Stop crying about it. Nobody cares. Everyone is miserable. Don't look for people to join party with you and say, kawawa ka, oo nga. Ako nga ito palakihan ng PT party. Yun lang yun.
Naki-wifi na, di ba?
Correct. Tapos nagmarites pa. I mean, stop it. If you don't like that life, stop it. Ito pa nakakatuwa, no? Mapagsabihan lang, tapos magre-report sa HR, tapos sabihin may mental... Ano yan?
Mental health card.
May mental health card ako. I mean, yes, it may be valid, but you know what? Stop. Who created this mental issue? It's you. You recreate it. No amount of medicine, no amount of consultation, no amount of coaching, no amount of seminar can take it. Not unless you make a choice that you have the power to really own up your life. Stop blaming. Start owning up. And that's the first key. You own up to your own shit. But don't just look at your own shit. Release that shit. Because the moment you own up to your shit, sabi ka, pag may pinagdaanan ka, takanan mo lang. Huwag mong tambayan. Huwag mong pabahayan. Nag-imbita ka pa ng mga kapitbahay. to justify, kawawa ako, wala akong magagawa. Ako talagang biktima dito. Oo nga, biktima ka. Gusto mo ba? Kung ayaw mo na, tigil mo. Ayun ang solusyon. No amount of advice, no amount of money, no amount of medicine, except make a choice, because in the end, the solution is change the way you think. Yes, I'm a victim, and I have a choice to get out of this because I choose responsibility, and now I can use this to move me to my next level. From a shitty life to, all right, I'm letting this go. It's a decision. And I'll create this as my own fertilizer. If you notice, Bray, lahat ng pinakapangit na nangyari sa buhay mo, yan yung naging hagdanan kung nasaan ka ngayon.
Totoo.
Exactly.
And I would do it all over again.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Why do we still cry out of these things for the longest time? And you know you have to get over it. But the faster you get over it, the faster you move forward in life, the more you create the life that you want. But make a choice. And the choice right now is to take a full responsibility. We now move to making a choice to take a full responsibility of life. That is what we call awakening. Saturay. Wow. Ako palang solusyon ng problema ko. Kaya nga, no? Sabi niyong, I am the way. What are my I ams? If my I am is I am tanga, tanga ka talaga. If I am abandoned, abandoned ka talaga. But if my I am is I am responsible, I am powerful, I'm courageous, I'm limitless, then prove it. Work on it. Up until you start to rearrange, you start to take a new conditioning, a new mindset, a new belief system. And some people would say again, mabuti ka kasi mayaman ka na. Kaya nga ako mayaman, kaya nga ako successful kasi tinrabaho ko yung sarili ko. Hindi ko inaasa yung success ko sa magulang ko. Hindi ko inaasa yung success ko sa boss ko. Hindi ko inaasa sa success sa presidente ko sa Pilipinas. Inasa ko sa choice ko ngayon. And the real choice here is to really make sure that you nurture, you develop, you grow, you become better in life. Then that becomes now a new reconditioning. Then you know yourself differently. But don't just stop there, because people stop at a success level. And that's boring. Let's say people get bored. No? People have so much money. What they do is, bored ako, okay, I'll buy helicopter. Tapos nakabili helicopter, anong next? I'll buy this. Then I'll date a lot of women. I mean, not bad, but it's a never-ending chase.
Yes.
Kasi in the end,
ang hirap nun.
The highest form of this is really understanding that the life purpose is to allow the light of Creator to enter your vessel.
Mismo.
So from struggling, talagang gapang, survival, to right now pleasure, kasi okay na ako. And then I want to have power. And then people stop there. But the ultimate ideal life is to receive the light of our Creator and be the light. Because the world is so dark. Not because there's too many people who choose to be dark. But the world is so dark because there are too many people who choose not to show their light. Because of so much fear, so much doubt, so much worry. And I think I like it simply because we're now in the age we're in. We can now, speak in front for free. People consume our content. But however, the content that are available out there is not even a content that will create the light. It creates more of the darkness. I mean, you asked me about the country. I'm just going to bless the country, whoever the leader is.
Yes.
Always remember, we deserve the leader who we elect. Mass consciousness. So instead na makisawsaw ako, yes, I have my candidate. And instead of bashing the other candidate, bless everyone because it will pull down the people. It will pull down the country. It will pull down the entire nation because we all start to throw out dark energy. I hope we're the light. And I think the highest form of humanity right now that I will see is understanding I am a vessel. And my only job here is to continually, cleanse the vessel. But don't just cleanse the vessel, nurture and grow and expand and take care of the vessel. So that the light of the Creator, God, will enter and I now become like Him. Bringing in love, bringing in hope, bringing in all of these messages of who He is as our Creator.
Anong masasabi mo, Coach, dun sa mga nag-aaway-away na magkakaibang partido, magkakaibang yung mga tao sa social media na nakikita nila? Kasi tingin ko kailangan nila tong message na to ngayon kasi ang gulo-gulo.
Stop it. Hindi kayo nakakatulong. Stop it. Again, in the end, what is stopping us from the blessing that we want? Complain. Be careful. Because, Bray, when you complain, the world will complain back to you. That's the first step. Second step is criticism. When I start saying things about you, I'm not actually, hindi ikaw sinisiraan ko, sarili ko. Be careful. Be careful. But above all, the least that you can do is, again, number 3 is what I call condemnation. Yung cancel culture.
Cancel culture, yes.
You condemn people simply because they have different beliefs. They have different behavior. I'm not saying we tolerate it, but what we're trying to say is that's their choice. Let it be. Huwag ka na makisawsaw.
Okay.
Because the more we put out that energy, the more we put out that heaviness, the more we put out that darkness, the more our country becomes so dark. So why don't we just, go for peace instead of anti-this, anti-that?
Yes.
Because what we focus on, it expands. So if we focus on this and that are hard, that are what? Dark, that's what's going to happen. But if we focus on light, that's why I would really, work the hardest that hopefully in my lifetime, Philippines becomes a first world country. And the only way that can happen is really to transform Filipinos' mindset. Isa lang mindset na rin tayo, aliping sa gigilid, aliping mamamahay. 300 years. We cannot blame that. However, tapos na tayo eh. Ang husay-husay natin, galing-galing natin. First world talent. Do you believe in that?
Yes.
The best tayo. Kaso lang, third world mentality.
What is third world mentality, Coach?
Victim. I cannot do anything with my life. I'm not capable. I'm irresponsible. And I don't matter.
Hindi ko naman madadala yung pera sa kabilang buhay.
Oo. I-enjoy mo dito. Sure ka ba mapunta ka doon sa langit? Baka sa impyerno ka. Alam mo, marami pang mapupuntang impyerno sa mahirap kasi in the end, isa lang definition ko sa success, Bray. Huwag ka lang pabigat. Magiging pabigat ka kung lagi kang nangihingi ng pera, umaasa ng ayuda. Wag ganyan. Capable ka naman eh. Kung gusto mo, huwag kang umasa. Kasi binigyan ka ng katawan, binigyan ka ng utak, binigyan ng puso. Gamitin natin. Huwag tayong umasa. Yan yung kultura eh. Alipin. So asa ka ng asa. But if we take that out, wala ka ibang aasahan, wow. Then you start being independent. You start being responsible.
So nakikita mo ba yung mga Pilipino ngayon pa-victim? Ganun ba yung...
Yeah, based on result. Ilang percent yung talagang pabigat. At walang ibang ginawa kung hindi mag-antay ng abuli ba yan or
ayuda.
I mean,
10,000 ni Cayetano.
kung kaya mo naman, gawin mo na lang. Huwag ka na maging pabigat. Ganun tayo sa bahay. Pabigat ka ba o hindi? Diba? Maraming Gen Z ngayon, aangal-angal. Hindi raw siya pinapayagan. Sabi ko, bakit? Pag sinabi ba din natin walis ka agad? Hindi. Magwalis ka. Pag sinabing saing, magsaing ka, umayos ka. Yun lang yun. Walang requirement. Ang required, umayos ka. That's minimum bear. Huwag kang pabigat. And para sa akin, yung pinaka-indication pabigat, when people worry about you.
Ouch.
Si Bri, yung health niya, ano na yan, pabibigat ka. Ayan mo ako. Bisyo ko to. Sana nagpamudmud ka ng pera kung may bisyo. Kaya pag nagkasakit ka, sino mag-aalaga sa'yo? Kami rin.
Pabigat ka pa sa mga anak mo.
Correct. Tama na. Hindi nakakatuwa eh. Iba ang mindset. I mean, I just came from Europe. Ibang-iba ang vibe. Switzerland pa. And we were told na yung kultura doon, iba. Pag may outing, ganon, wala yung, sagot mo ha. Iba dito, pag birthday mo, ikaw mag-blow out doon, wala. Hati-hati. Responsibilidad daw. Pag wala kang perde, huwag kang kumain. Dito hindi. Pag hindi ka nag-ambag, or pag hindi ka naglibre, ikaw pa yung masama. That's really, inaasa mo yung success mo sa ibang tao. If there's one belief system na sobrang makapal, is the victim mentality. I mean, we cannot force it. The way, I don't know for you, but the way I see a lot of kids, children, pinalaki, yung pagmamahal sa mga tao, sa mga bata, is to pamper them. Right?
Yeah.
Susubuan, susuklayan, hahatid. Tapos pag hindi nakuha ang gusto, nagwawala, bigyan ka agad. Kaya huwag ka magtaka. Umaasa sa'yo parate. And in the end, pag hindi na pagbigyan, sumama ang loob. Tapos ngayon, pag lumaki na, aasahan mo sila. I mean, that's really scary. It's a never-ending cycle of sandwich generation. Ako yung nasa gitna, inaalagaan ko yung pamilya ko, at inaalagaan ko yung nasa taas sa akin. Again, in the end, ang daming bashing sa akin dito kasi wala na ako utang na loob. I mean, in the end, yes, I love my parents. However, I know they are not my obligation. Kung gusto ko tumulong, konsiderasyon. Kasi ang obligasyon ko dun sa anak ko. But until what age? Maybe 18. After that, they're on their own.
Sabi mo kanina, Coach, yung mindset. Ano ang current mindset ng Pilipino ngayon na nakikita mo, ng mga tao na nakikita mo ngayon at this day and age? Ano yung current mindset nila na kulang? Yung parang naghihinder sa kanila na maging mabuhay ng mayaman, mabuhay ng masaya, mabuhay ng merong relationship na tama.
Balik pa rin tayo sa drama. Diba? Mapagsabihan mo lang ng konti, iba na ang... Tapos justification, kaya ako naman nagawa yun kasi ito, hindi nga, it requires change. It requires growth. Ang mindset ng karamihan sa atin, especially in terms of money making, transactionally. Parang bakit ko galingan yung trabaho ko, minimum lang yung bayad ko. Kaya nga, minimum lang yung bayad mo kasi yan lang yung trabaho mo. Pero Bri, naintindihan ko to. And then some people will say, kasi mayaman ka, hindi po. Hindi ako galing sa mahirap na pamilya. Lumaki ako mayaya, may driver ako. Pero Bri, when I graduated college, wala ako nakitang trabaho. Kasi bakit? Bagsak-bagsak yung grades ko. Itsura ko ang pangit. So, not even fast food accepted me. But meron isang company nag-hire sa akin for 1 month lang, December, kasi load. Janitor. Tinanggap ko. Now, blessed ako because at age 21, hindi ako nagkaroon ng boss. Na-realize ko ngayon lang na yung first boss ko, first manager ko was a mentor. Ano pinakaiba ng mentor sa boss? Yung mentor, will actually support you become a better human being, will teach you character, will teach you values. Yung boss, uutusan ka, tuturuan ka para gumanda ang performance ninyo. It's performance-based. This one is character-based. At yung mentor ko, inintroduce sa akin, at to age 21, Bray, hindi pa usong mentor. No, that was 1992. Pinanganak ka na ba noon? 1993?
Binanganak na ako noon, 79 ako.
Hindi pa uso yung mentorship at that time.
Boss.
Minentor na ako noon.
Boss lahat ng ang
Kaya
boomers
nga,
boss eh.
Yeah, boomer yung pinakauna kong boss eh. Pero naging mentor siya kasi bakit? Binigyan niya ako ng libro. Sabi niya, 1 month ka lang dito, di ba? Basahin mo tong libro, mag-improve ka kasi pwede kong i-renew yung contract mo. So sinunod ko siya kasi people pleaser ako eh. So binasa ko yun. Sabi ko, the only way you can be successful is personal development. If you don't like how you look, change it. If you don't like how you are, change it. So doon na-introduce sa akin ang personal development. So which means, in the end, you have to understand that whatever you are doing right now, okay, pag ginalingan mo, kahit hindi ka binigyan ng malaking pera, okay lang. Because always remember, you are not working for your company. You're not working for your client, you're working for you. So if you're working for you, ba't mo i-hold back yung galing mo? Itodo mo na. Kasi kung hindi ka niya bayaran, fair eh. Kita niya eh. Maybe not this time, he's preparing you big time. That's why you need a certain preparation. Kasi pag ginalingan mo, kahit palit ang sweldo mo, pwede ka ma-promote. Na kung ang kumpanya wala namang balak lumaki, meron magpapirate sa'yo. Either or, ikaw ang panalo. But more than that, you have to understand, this is your preparation. Because right now, the business owners ngayon, iba ng business model. Naghahanap na sila ng business partner na magaling na empleyado na willing silang bigyan ng ownership ng company. That's what happened to me. I have 16 companies right now na hindi ako ang founder, pero may mga shares ako. Kasi bakit? Ka-promote ako, ka-pirate ako, at higit sa lahat, I can be their partner because I'm so good. Because I understand all of these three is my preparation to create the life that I want. So again, remember, kung nahihirapan ka man ngayon sa buhay mo, baka lang hinahanda ka sa mas malaking bagay na para sa'yo or irresponsable ka. Dalawa lang yan eh. Kung hirap ka ngayon, sasabihin mo, no, you have health problems, you have health condition, and we know all health problems, all health conditions stems up to lifestyle. At sasabihin mo, si Lord kasi, trial yan. Ay, gago. Sisi pa. Hindi, tumigil ka sa yosi, tumigil ka sa unhealthy lifestyle, tumigil sa kakapupuyat. Ayusin mo, kumain ka ng maayos, mag-exercise ka, wag mong gamitin. Again, the only way you can be blessed with the life that you want, take full responsibility with your life. Clean your act. Stop praying. Stop meditating. Stop going to all of this woo-woo stuff. Take full responsibility first. Clean your act. Because the light cannot come into the vessel pag madumi. Ito yung example ko. Gusto mong mabango o perfume. 5 taon ka hindi naligo, utang na loob. Kahit mabango ka sa labas, alam mo mabaho ka. Linisin mo muna. Now, pag malinis ka, hindi mo pa rin nararating gusto mo, okay lang kasi hinahanda ka. Example, gusto mo ng jet plane?
Siyempre.
Alright, bigyan kitang 5. Gusto mo?
Siyempre.
Ngayon na.
Siyempre.
Saan mo ipaparada?
Yun lang.
Exactly. Dami mong ambisyon, hindi ka handa. Hinahanda ka. You have to understand there are 2 things in life. It's either I'm taking what's mine or I'm just waiting for it to be given, to receive. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Dami kang pangarap? Wild, malaki? Dahil naisip mo yan, itinanim yan. At nandyan na yan available. In science, we call it quantum field.
Nangyari na.
Nangyari na. The 5D world. Kaso labat wala pa. Hindi kanda eh. No ngayon, Anong culture natin? Grind.
Yeah,
Hustle.
I was about to say.
Hustle. Palakihan ng, di baling magkasakit, okay lang, di baling walang pa. Tapos sasabihin mo sa anak mo, anak, pasensya na ha, para to sa pagmamahal ko sa'yo. Tapos eto, nagkakasakit ka na, hindi, I have to get it. Nakuha mo. Right? But then again, it created all the crazy disaster in your life. Because you took what's yours, but you're not ready yet. You need to prepare your vessel. Kasi pag handa ang vessel, Bray, ilalapag yan ang pusa. Ibibigay. Again, two things. Taking it versus just receiving. But some people kasi, ang tagal naman, Lord, huwag ka mag-antay. Mag-prepare ka. That's why the preparation here is number one, hard work.
So you believe in hard work?
Of course, but not in the work itself. The hard work that I'm talking about is to really work hard on your internal system. Rewiring, reprogramming.
Okay.
Work so hard in a way that you're just preparing yourself. So the first hard work I want you to understand is work hard on your growth, which is invest a lot of time, energy, and effort in personal development.
Paano yung sa mga nagsasabing, gastos yan, magkano? 50,000, 15,000, seminar, ang mahal.
Ang daming libre. YouTube University. By ChatGPT na. I mean, I'm so proud, no? My driver for 3 years, 2 years right now, pinromote ko siya kahapon. Doble na sweldo. PA. Bakit? Nag-learning nag-personal development hindi na ako nagkakaproblema. Maayos siya sa akin. Kasi bakit? Nag-grow. So, wag mo akong bigyan ng excuse, mahal yan. Hindi. Ayaw mo lang gawin. Period. Daming libre. Yun lang yun. Excuse mo lang yan. Again, balik tayo. Justification mo yan. Excuse mo lang yan. For you not to change. For you not to grow. For you not to heal.
Ayaw nila, pero nakakabili ng iPhone, nangungutang pa.
Wala akong judgment, but it speaks a lot about the mindset.
Okay.
So work hard on your growth. Because in the end, your growth will bring you into a new openings, into a new dimension that you can't even imagine. Kumbaga, remember if money is what we're talking about, the universe or the world or God or your boss will pay you exact proportion of the value you're giving. It's not time. It's the value you're giving. It's the value. But anong value meron ka kung wala kang laman dito?
Mismo.
Yun lang yun
Ang dami nagsasabi, wala daw silang opportunity. Walang opportunity sa
Diyos
bansa.
ko, this is the best time to do business. I mean, there's too many people in my space from walang-wala to right now, oh my God, living the best life. Why? This is the best time to create opportunity because we are now in the abundant space. We are now in the abundant space. Except that you're just okay being okay. Being okay is not really okay because it's dead, it's stuck, it's spiral down.
Bakit hindi nila nakikita yung abundance na nakikita mo? Ang nakikita nila, walang opportunity. Kailangan nating mag-OFW. Kailangan nating
belief system pa nga Again, hindi sila masama ha.
Oh.
The belief system, sa akin, sa family ko, ang belief system, magiging asenso ka lang pag nag-abroad ka. Yun. And based on result, halos lahat
or
ng nasa
doctor ka
abroad.
or engineer ka.
Oo, halos lahat ng asenso nandoon. Pero hindi Para sa akin, success and happiness is here and now. Kahit wala ako sa ibang bansa, kaya ko maging successful dito. Kahit wala akong love life, happy ako. Now, because right now, I feel happy, I feel excited, I feel all of the things that I'm supposed to feel. Then that's where you get to bring in all of this. Kasi if I may ask you, Bri, bakit sa tingin mo yung tao gusto magkaroon ng maraming pera?
Sa akin personal definition ko is freedom.
Exactly. So why not feel free today And then that money will just come to you.
Pwede ba yun? You just free today and then money will come to you?
No,
Parang-
feel free today, not running after money, but the way you start doing this, again, work hard on number one, your growth. That you grow towards maybe letter A. If you don't have a business yet, your career. That's why you chose this career. Are you working hard on a day-to-day basis to be good at what you do? Or baka pare-pareho lang content mo, nakakasawa na, pati ikaw ayaw mo panoorin? Or
Puro punong kahoy.
exactly. I mean, sa totoo lang, you have to evolve eh. I mean, real talk, Darbs, from a love life to panbansang issue analyzer to right now, nag-iba na. Nag-evolve na eh. Bakit? Kasi nag-aaral araw-araw. I mean, the last time we were together was in the farm. When was that?
2023?
Hindi na si Ras yun. Iba na si Ras ngayon.
Oh, iba na nga. Oh.
Ibang-iba na. Magkita tayo next week, ibang-iba na. Ask me why.
Why?
I study, I learn every day. I take time out. Doesn't have to pay. Right now, I'm studying about David Guillaume, Kabbalah.
Same.
Oh my God.
Same,
Oh my
Coach
God.
Russ.
And do you pay anything?
No.
Oh, may course siya. Binili ko, hindi ko pa nagamit. Pero doon sa mga free, ang dami ko natutunan. So stop give me that it's expensive and you cannot even afford it. You can't even afford to watch all of this trash and even share it and even laugh about it, even talk about it.
Uh-huh.
How come you cannot move it to a level where it's more productive?
Uh-huh.
So in the end, growth is the first thing you need to work so hard. Kasi pag hindi ka nag-grow, para kang puno na sa
Para kang
paso.
namamatay.
No, puto ka na, buhay ka pa, pero puno ka na sa paso. Maganda tignan, pero namumunga ba? Nagbibigay ba ng shade? Hindi.
Hindi.
Your growth here is get out of the paso, get yourself into a big space of biggest room in the world. Is what we call soil of personal development. Klaro ba?
Klaro.
So that's the first thing, personal development. And when you personally develop yourself, you translate into your career. If your career now is content creation, then be the best content creator that you can be. Get better every day. If business is what you do, create that business development. Learn. Find some mentor. Invest. Leadership development. Bring people to your organization. That's the first key. Work really hard on your growth. Number 2, experience. Huwag kang humindi sa mga bagay na hindi mo pa nararanasan. Again, as long as it's not illegal, immoral, or life-threatening, subukan mo. No, there are a lot of, business right now, no, that are available out there na maraming mentors na pwedeng tumulong sa'yo. Anong katulad dito? Yeah, insurance, network marketing, direct sales, real estate. Ang ganda niyan. Tapos iimbitahin ka, sabi, i-recruit mo lang ako. Buti kong mayaman. Buti kong kumikita. Diba? Tapos ngayon, eto mga content ko, sasabihin, networking yan, networking. What's wrong with networking? Nothing's wrong. It's one of the best way to achieve financial freedom
2.
without you putting out a huge capital.
Yes. I agree.
It's actually a personal development that will translate that income. Ang daming gumandang buhay. Insurance. Ang ganda. Real estate. Ang daming pwede.
Kasi nga doon may palabas na bagong iPhone, Coach.
Eh, Diyos ko. Nakakatakot ang priority natin, Bray. Survival mode.
Paycheck to paycheck,
Paycheck to paycheck. Komportable ko dasahan ko. It's a trap. And we have to awaken people. There's a better life. Except you just have to believe it. So again, be open to experiences. Lalo ngayon, my God, sa lakas ng ChatGPT, ng AI, pag hindi ka pa nagbago, hindi mo pa na-experience, so hindi mo pa na-experience, you're out of the game. Experience what? Digital transformation. Experience what? New industry. A lot of industry are dying right now. And yet you're still stuck with what you know in the past. Those 2 are your job. But make sure you grow and you experience because you want to contribute. You want to give. And this is a roadmap of transformation, which means you have to understand that your job here is not your job, or your business at your business. Your job and your business is just a perfect reflection of your personal evolution. Are you evolving as a person? I work so hard in my evolution. Physically.
Same.
Habang tumatanda ako, mas gumagawa po ako. Mas nagiging hot ako, mas nagiging alive ako. Bakit? That's an evolution.
Yep.
Ito yung nakakatakot. Habang tumatanda ka, pumapangit ka, parang pali.
Mismo. Nauubos yung
Diba?
ngipin mo.
Tapos sasabihin, kasi dad bod na. Ano ngayon? Hindi ka lang nag-alaga, hindi ka lang nag-grow, hindi ka lang nag-experience. Kasi bakit? Hindi ka nag-contribute, naging pabigat ka. I think that's where I want to work so hard. Not on my business, not on my job, not on my career, not on anything else, but I work really hard
On yourself.
on myself. Now, is that enough? No, you need to be strategic around it.
How do
And
you
the-
become strategic?
I'm not a very strategic guy.
Okay.
I don't believe in you must do this para para pumutok ka, ang dami mong, kasi yung strategy magpaiba-iba eh. Magbabago yung market. Magplano ka, hindi man nangyari. But my strategy here is to really understand that there's one source who is orchestrating all of this, and all I have to do is plug into the source. Through what? Extreme self-care.
Ano yung extreme self-care, coach? Is it self-love? Is it ano? Ano siya?
Whatever you call it, but it's really nurturing and caring and developing and loving the masterpiece of how you were created. Sabi nga, you were created in the image and likeness of God. And how come it's an opposite of what's going on? Why? Because we never took care of the vessel. Number one, good night rest. Your soul needs to rest. So nagpupuyat sa maling bagay. Scrolling. TikTok.
Masarap daw mag-club eh.
Wait, so what? Di mag-club ka. Do you feel good when you wake up in the morning? Be honest.
No.
Exactly. So don't give me that. That's just your emptiness you're filling up. Because maybe you feel good there, we feel significance. I feel good, I feel important, I'm being seen here. But here's the thing. Meron ka lang butas na gusto mong takpan.
Totoo.
Yun lang yun.
Totoo.
No, all of these things that we take, that's just to numb the brokenness inside, to cover it up. It's either for you to feel significance, importante ako, nakikita ako, that's one. Or maybe I'm bored with my life. Why? Because I am so dependent on the external world. So again, good night rest is important, right? I cleanse myself before I sleep. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I just sit down, close my eyes, and I pray. I have specific prayer, no? First prayer is to anyone who might have hurt me, I'm sending forgiveness. To anyone whom I might have hurt, I'm asking for forgiveness. Kasi malay mo sa content ko, maraming nagbash sa akin. Hindi ko alam, sinaktan nila ako. Kasi again, if I throw out a negative energy about you, hindi mo alam, nakadirect yan sa'yo. So, I'm washing away myself every day. Because do you know some people, pag nagising, masakit dito, masakit ganyan, tapos sasabihin, mali yung tulog ko. Hindi. Energy yan na store na kailangan mo i-release bago matulog. So that's my first prayer. My second prayer is gratitude. Siguro mga 100 or 50 or 10. Thank you. I cry every night. Just filling my heart with a lot of gratitude, a lot of blessing. And then I sleep with, I'm surrendering everything to you. Let your will be done. And I sleep. Secondly, I wake up the same time every day, no if, no but. 4 a.m. to
Why
follow.
4 a.m.? Ang aga, coach. Ang aga naman yan, 4 a.m.
I like it. It's the best. It's based on, again, the circadian rhythm, that between 3:20 to 4:20, that's the holy hour wherein the world is so in sync. Nasubukan mo na 4 a.m. What happened to your entire day? In sync or out of sync?
In sync.
Oh my God, because you're in sync with the Creator.
Yeah.
To do what? Two things. Seek ye first, which means the moment you wake up, you seek Him first. Not your phone, not the kitchen, not your children, not your work,
Not your laptop.
but you made Him first more than anything else. I sit down and do my meditation for 1 straight hour or more to really listen. Why 1 hour? Again, it's scientifically studied. It's something that I have been practicing for the past 6 years. It's really working on understanding on how you can create your new reality by changing your personality. Change your personality, you change your personal reality.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you do that is to rewire your personality. And how will that look like? The way we think. Because the way we think will dictate the way we feel. The way we feel will dictate the way we act. And the way we act will dictate the results in our life. So which means kung ang result ng buhay mo is santol at gusto mo ng mangga, hindi mo pwedeng palitan ng mangga yan. Kailangan tignan mo anong roots mo. Anong roots mo is your thoughts. Now here's the thing. We have 3 levels of consciousness. The first level of consciousness is your conscious mind. It's all here. It's the frontal brain. Etong lahat ng gusto mo nandito. Diba? Gusto kong bumait.
Pero di ko magawa.
Bakit? Your subconscious back part of your brain is operating 99% of the time. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Last time na magkausap, sabi mo magkaka-6 packs ka, di ba?
Oh.
Oh, nasaan na? Nasaan na? You have it and you want it, it's all here. Problema yan, 1% lang to eh. 400,000 beats per second. This one is 400 billion beats per second. So no amount of hard work, willpower will change your life. Because ito, implanted na. 0 to 4 years old. 50% of how you are today, nakuha mo yan 0 to 4 years old. Yung modeling mo sa pera, modeling mo sa happiness, modeling mo tungkol sa Diyos, tungkol sa relasyon, nakuha mo yan between 0 to 4 years old. So kung between 0 to 4 years old, kung yung modeling mo tungkol sa pera galing sa magulang mo is money comes to us effortlessly, easy to earn, then that's who you are today. But kung modeling mo, anak,
Mahal.
wala tayong pera, mahal niyan, mahirap lang tayo. Kasi you notice, Bri, pag kumita ka ng malaki, biglang nawawala. Alam mo importante mag-ipon. Alam mo importante mag-invest. Hindi mo nagawa. Alam mo bakit?
Bakit?
Sabi ng subconscious mo, you don't deserve that. Mahirap lang tayo. Kailangan sundin mo siya. 50%. 25% galing sa school system. Ang matatalino na yung magaling sa English, writing, arithmetic. So that's why a lot of people
Top
right
1,
now...
top 2, top
exactly,
3.
That's why people
Minemeasure.
exactly. People now feel that they're not smart enough because again, the education system is only measuring intelligence based on this English, writing, arithmetic. In the end, that's not the only basis. There's other intelligence, creativity,
Yeah.
right? A lot. Except that we were all wired up, ang matalino yung magaling mag-memorize.
Tayo, tula. Memorize mo yung tula.
Ako'y may alaga.
Asong mataba.
So again, in the end, 15%, no? By age 18, 15% is your peers. Kung bully ka ngayon dahil siguro na bully ka noon or na bully ka pa rin.
Yeah.
So by 18 years old, 95% of your subconscious, your programming, your conditioning, your belief system is formed already. Kaya kahit patayin mo yung tao, hindi magbabago. What do we do now? How do we change our personality? By changing the way we think. But it's not just think here. When you sit down in 1 hour, the first 20 minutes, eto yung maingay. Bray, yung content mo, hindi pa natawagan si Ras, tawagan mo. But when you stay there long enough, hard enough, para ka nagtitrain ng aso. To get off from distraction. What's taking you away from your goal and from your dream is your distraction. Right? So remember, nag-goal ka ng 6-pack abs, tapos biglang may nangyari. Nakalimutan mo yung goal mo kasi na-distract ka. The first 20 minutes, lahat ng ingay ng mundo, kahit maingay, hayaan mo lang. Mawawala din yan. Para kang nagtitrain ng aso, stay. Just there. Pag abot mo ng 20th to 40th minute, now lumalalim ka. Eto na. Subconscious. Dito mo na i-release lahat ng kung sino, lahat ng tingin mo kung sino ka na hindi ikaw. And what you're trying to train here is, again, a practice of I'm capable. Na itong 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., na uupo ko isang oras, pinakamahirap gawin to, pero nagawa ko ng 1 straight year, kaya ko. Now, because that's how you think right now. Kaya ko pala. Do you think pag meron kang gustong gawin, palakas ng loob mo? Exactly.
Kasi nabuild mo yung confidence.
Sa'yo. But not only that, responsable ako. Kasi bakit? Hindi ako nag-excuse eh. Piruin mo, 1 taon, wala akong pinalagpas. Ang lakas na ng bilip mo sa sarili mo. Self-image. But more than that, it's really you telling yourself, I matter. And the reason why people are broken right now, people are destroying their life right now because they forgot about them. It's all about everyone. It's all about the boss, it's all about the work, it's all about the funds, it's all about the family.
So mali yung madamot ka, inuuna mo lang lagi sarili mo.
Hindi ko sinasabing mali. Ang sinasabi ko lang, effective ba or hindi. Now, at a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you really know me based on our interaction?
I could say 7.
Okay. It's a good number. Okay? Ang ultimate number 1 and only priority ko is ako. Now, based on your interaction with me, gaano ka damot sa inyo at sa mga taong tinutulungan ko?
Hindi.
Gaano ka mapagbigay 1 out of 10?
10.
Exactly. Because you cannot give what you don't have. So if you don't have care, you don't have love, you don't have compassion, you don't have time for yourself, how can I give love, compassion, and time if I cannot even have it for myself? No, kung nagbigay man ako sa'yo para magustuhan mo ako, para i-approve mo ako, para sabihin magaling ako, mauubusan ako. Sabi nga, I'm pouring from an empty cup. Kaya ako, Bray, sa totoo lang, a lot of people would always question my generosity. Parang too good to be true. Totoo ba yan?
Yun nga duda pa yung mga tao. Pag may mabait sa kanila, duda.
And
this,
you know, if I have given so much to you and you don't give me back, okay lang. Ask me why.
Why?
Yung naibigay kasi, tira-tira ko yun eh.
Kasi umaapaw ka na.
You've seen the waterfall? When you do your self-care, hindi mo pwedeng taguin yan eh. Kusang, kaya frustrated ako kasi
na,
binigyan kita, hindi ka nagbigay, okay lang. Ask me why. You cannot outgive the source. Kaya pag nagdamot ako sa'yo, sarili ko pinagdamutan ko. Pero pag nagbuhos ako sa'yo, binuhos ko sarili ko. It's a universal, it's a spiritual law. But people don't understand it. But para sa akin, mas selfish yung gagawin ko to para mahalin mo ako. Kasi agenda ko yun eh.
Yeah.
Fair lang. Alam mo, ang dami kong natulungan. Instead na balikan ako, kinumpetisyonan pa ako, okay lang, babalik sa akin, tutulungan pa rin kita. Layasan mo ako, hatid pa kita, may pabaon pa. Kasi bakit? Naintindihan ko yung law. That it's in giving that you receive. Kaso lang, ang mindset natin ay take. Kaya, di ba, sabi dun sa law of attraction, no? Lord, give me this, give me this, give me this. Universe, give me this. Sabi ng universe, akinin, akinin, akinin. Versus, how can I serve? How can I give? How can I support? And then, the universe or God will say, Ras, Bri, how can I give? How can I serve? How can I support? I mean, you cannot just imagine the miracle that's going in my life. Kakasabi ko lang, pak. Kakasabi ko lang, pak. I don't even have to look for people. People come to me. Opportunity come to me. No strategy. Why? Because it's a mindset. So why? Your job here, first 20 minutes, subconscious mind, suspend. Subconscious, suspend. Which is, hayaan mo mag-ingayan. Wag, hayaan mo kasi umabot ka ng 40th minute, tumuretso ka sa last consciousness. And I call it super conscious. The deepest core, the deepest connection of who you are. Now the light enters. So anong metaphor ko nito? Wi-Fi. Now, na-enjoy mo ba si ChatGPT?
Oo naman.
Right? Can you safely say this is the best invention in terms of getting what you want in terms of information in all aspects, easiest, fastest?
Yes.
Exactly. Everything. At saka pagkatapos mo magtanong, magsasabi pa, ano pang gusto mo? Gusto mo gawin kitang ganito? Proactive. What if ganyan ang mundo sa'yo? May kasasabi mo lang, gusto ko ng hamburger. Alright, ito yung mga iba't ibang hamburger na available sa'yo. Anong gusto pa deliver ko? Tsaka ilan? Gusto mo ng ganon?
Diba? Oo.
Okay, so, ChatGPT is now my metaphor of, we call it vortex, or quantum field, or sa akin, langit yun. Yan, dyan lahat ng blessing na gusto ko. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm certain that everything and anything na gusto natin sa buhay natin, available yan. Hindi po siya madamot. Abundant, overflowing, limitless. Right?
Yes.
No. Paano ko siya matanggap? Imagine mo laptop ka na pinaka-advanced na laptop. Right? Tapos, kahit hindi ka marunong mag-prompt, sabihin mo lang gusto mo, pag sinat-GPT mo, seconds. Ang tanong, kung may wifi ka ba? Kung wala kang wifi, may access ka ba sa ChatGPT?
Wala.
So the wifi here is the meditation practice. Which means you're silencing the conscious mind, you're silencing the subconscious mind. You are now in a space wherein you're opening yourself up to the field of super conscious. Vortex, spirit, God. That your job here is just to receive what you want, but get into that space, into that connection, to that light, and prepare your vessel. That's how the 1 hour looks like for me. So it's been 6 years, and obviously, hindi ko naramdaman may pandemic. Sarado lahat ng negosyo ko. Pero Brian, nakita mo naman ang farm ko.
Parang farm of San Benito.
Diba? Walang negosyo ba't nabili ko walang utang? Nakapatayo pa ako ng bahay, nakapakarasada pa, may bonus pa ng ano yun? How do you explain that? I cannot. Because all I know, it's not my job to find out how, it's not my job to find out when, but it's my job, okay, to strategically take care of myself, of my vessel, through my night sleep, okay, night prayer of not even asking
Thanks.
Right?
Gratitude.
But my connection, charge ko yung aking wifi gadget ng 1 hour kasi 24 hours ko itong magagamit. May connection ako sa kanya 24 hours. But more than that, I also honor the Temple of the Spirit. Okay? I do my 10,000 steps. You know, I go to the gym once a week. At least, alam ko yung katawan ko ready for that. But above all, my learning time, walang kapalpakan dyan. That's my strategy. So I work hard on my growth, on my experience, my contribution, and the way I strategize is really my extreme self-care. But the last part here is what I call faith work. And I think for me, the end all and be all is my faith work. And the faith work here is really understanding that, number one, for you to be connected always to the ChatGPT or to the vortex or to the quantum field or to heaven is to be unconditionally happy and grateful.
Mhm.
Which means may nangyari mang di maganda, hinga ka ng malim. Alright, opportunity, something's happening. Tinitest mo lang ako eh. Kala mo di ako maniwala. Kahit gaano katagal yan, alam ko, pag ready ako, tatanggapin ko yan. Unconditional happiness and gratitude. That's what faith work is all about. No complaint. No criticism. No condemnation. Number 2, make sure that you maxed out your day. Productive. Kumbaga, for me, okay, I start my 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. meditation. Okay, today, it's Saturday. After 5 a.m. meditation, I have 5 to 6 giving in my community, coaching every day. And then my first meeting starts. Hindi to meeting na kitaan ng pera. Serve to serve. Up until here. For me, this is not work. This is serve. This is giving. This is support.
Mhm.
Up until I leave here, hanggang 4 a.m. to 10 p.m., wala akong panahon na mag-complain kung hindi i-max out ko yung araw ko na very productive ako. Tanim ako ng tanim. Kaya yung harvest ko walang katapusan. Is this making sense?
Yes.
That's the second formula. Max out your day. Be productive. Just like the sun shines no matter what, even if hindi siya in-appreciate ng tao.
Mhm.
Third formula, do not be attached to the result. Because the result is his, not yours. Ang result na gusto mo, 1-bedroom apartment. Ang hinahanda, palasyo. O hindi mo nakita.
Kwento mo nga yung farm mo kung paano mo na-acquire. Kwento mo ito, mga napakagandang
Alright.
kwento.
So
Napaka-inspiring.
using this formula,
Yeah.
okay? So, January 2020, okay, I went to Bali. No, I have been my friends, eat, pray, and love.
Kakagaling lang namin.
Nung dumating ako sa venue, walang sasakyan, not even tricycle makapasok. So buhat-buhat kami ng mga bag, mga amiga ko, no? Mga taga Forbes Park yun. Pagdating namin sa venue, ang ganda. Rainforest. Rice paddies. And you are gonna walk there barefoot. So sabi ko sa mga amiga ko, halika, mag-mastermind tayo. Ano yun? Chu. So after that, declaration tayo. So I posted on Facebook. Me and the venue. Clear, I see myself as I pray to God on or before my 70th birthday. I am living in the middle of rainforest. Right? Clear, ha? Walking barefoot every day, surrounded with rice paddies. January 2020. Pandemic happens. I forgot about it. So what did I do? Every day during the pandemic, no if, no but, unconditional happiness, gratitude. Walang complain. Walang negosyo, walang papasok. Wala pa rin. Still, parang puno. Nung narinig ng puno ba, may pandemic, sabi wag mo tayo mamunga or kailangan talaga mamunga kasi yun yung nature niya.
Mhm.
Diba? But I was still productive. I was doing means and ways every time to serve, to grow, to expand, no matter what.
Mhm.
But I was never attached to it. To that, I see myself as I pray to God. Bri, before my 50th birthday, I saw that property. And when I saw it, sabi ko, ito yung dinescribe ko. Sabi ko, Lord, beka naman. I don't know if I can afford it. Because obviously, I don't want to touch whatever I have because I don't know until when is this. Sabi ko, Lord, kung para sa akin to, bigay mo. Hindi para sa akin, hindi ko pipilit. Pero gustong-gusto ko. Hindi ako atat. I think the day after, a lot of people messaged me. Hindi ko kilala at tinanong, sa'yo ba ito? Binibenta mo ba? Kung hindi, interesado. Kung binibenta mo, interesado ko. Sabi ko, oh shoots, nakalimutan ko. I bought a property out of goodwill 20 years ago. Pinagbigyan ko lang, out of goodwill, hindi ko alam, parang naging Forbes Park siya sa area na yun. So, sabi ko, alright. So, nagpatawag ako. Okay, bigyan mo ako ng highest tsaka lowest. Ganun ako mag-decide eh. Gusto ko gitna. Which means ayoko win ako, lose siya. Gusto ko win-win. So, nung dinesisyon ako yung gitna na presyo. Sabi ng buyer, okay, bigyan ako ng pera. Pag lumabas lahat ng documentation natin, I'll give you the entire payment. And I was given 1 week by the owner of kasi ang daming gusto bumili. Sobrang ganda, di ba? On the day I needed it the most, the money arrived. Dumaan lang sa bangko ko, lumipat sa kanya. The same amount of money what I sold that property. Got it.
Pinagpaguran mo ba? Ano lang ginawa mo?
Unconditional happiness and gratitude every day no matter what. But I did not just stay there. Every day I'm productive. Growth, experience, contribution. Never ending. Mabayaran ako hindi. Sige lang. Kasi alam ko fair eh. Pero hindi ako attached. But I moved in there before my 50th birthday.
Pag nakita nyo talaga, farm at San Benito, para kang nasa ibang bansa. Ano mo yung ganun yung... Exactly. Kaya ako na-motivate din na magkaroon ng farm, magkaroon ng ganun sa'yo. Sa'yo ko nakita. No. Tapos sakto Lukban, taga-Mauban kami. Napakalapit.
Saka ito pa, harap ng aking bedroom is Panahaw.
Exactly.
Grabe no? Fair siya eh. Hindi mo kailang hingiin. Ibibigay. Ang tanong, ready ba ang container mo? Kaya atat tayo, pagod tayo, stress tayo kasi kinukuha natin yung para sa atin, hindi ka pa ready. Ilang taon yung anak mo?
One is 17, one is 14.
Okay, yung 14. Marunong magmaneho, hindi pa?
Hindi pa.
Okay, let's say 10 years old siya ngayon. At nakita niya sa YouTube how to drive a car. Daddy Bry owns 1 million car and he doesn't even care. Dad, pengin isang kotse kasi magmamaneho ako. Bibigay mo hindi?
Hindi pa.
1 million yan, ang damot mo ah.
Oh.
Ba't ka ganun, Dad? Ang damot mo eh. Sige na, please.
Mag-aral ka muna mag-drive.
Hindi. Nakita ko sa YouTube, kaya ko na yan.
Pakita mo muna. Aralin mo muna.
Hindi nga, ngayon na kasi madali lang yan.
You need time. Aralin mo muna. Go into driving
And then
school.
you left for Bali.
Yeah.
And here comes your son with his friends. Nakita sa YouTube, kinuha ang sasakyan, anong mangyayari?
Babangga siya.
Kaya pala bangga ang buhay mo. Kaya pala disgrasya ang buhay mo. Kasi kinuha mo yung para sa'yo, hindi ka pa handa.
Hindi ka ready.
Lahat ng trouble ng buhay mo, pinilit mo eh. Love life. Sige nga. Mga iniyak-iyakan
Bigyan
mo.
mo ko ng example na love life.
Yung mga alam mo may mga red flags, pinilit mo pa. Tapos ngayon sinaktan ka, iiyak-iyak ka, paawa-awa ka. Hindi.
Pinili mo siya eh.
Pinilit mo eh. Pinili mo. Alam mong may red flags.
Paano yung mga taong familiar na dun na alam mo yun yung halimbawa subconsciously tumatakbo sa utak niya, I don't deserve good things. Yung sobrang familiar na siya sa toxic environment, toxic behavior.
Hindi, unang-una ba, alam niya ba toxic ang place niya? Kasi mamaya, baka hindi. Again, awakening is one part.
Hindi, ang feeling niya, kasalanan ng lahat.
Oh, not unless he gets awakened na hindi ako pala ito. I mean, no amount of like itong mga sinasabi natin, ang dami na naman tong okay, hindi ko siya sasabing bashing, ang dami na naman tong mga disagreement. And I respect whatever your opinions are.
Yes.
However, if you want to it worked for in my life, it's effective in my life, and guys, I'm not selling anything here. What I'm trying to tell you is pause and follow his instruction. Seek ye first
The kingdom of God.
and the kingdom of God for me is my consciousness. It's not going to church. It's not praying the rosary every day. It's not even reading the Bible. That's part of it. However, the real kingdom of God for me is my own consciousness. The consciousness of God. The mind of God. How can I now get into that? By do nothing and have everything? Because when you sit down for 1 hour, that's your nothingness space. Wala ako. Nothing, no one. And when I enter into the field, I have everything.
So are you saying we are God?
Anak ako ng Diyos. At kung ang apelyido ng Diyos is God, is Ras is God. Everyone is God. We are all a piece of God. And I'm not afraid to carry God inside me. I'm not saying I am God. And I'm saying here is we have a God higher power. But if I am a beautiful creation of God, therefore, I am actually made in the image and likeness of God. And therefore, my job here is to be like an image and likeness of God. And therefore, if He can create, I can co-create my life with Him.
So sinasabi nila, we're manifesting, di ba? Manifesting yung ginagawa natin.
Yep.
We're manifestation. What can you say about religious groups saying that manifestation is the work of the devil because you're controlling the outcome?
Thank you. God bless you. If that's what you believe, let it be.
Okay. So is it?
For me, it works for me. Because in the end, di isa lang naman ang source eh. So if that is working for you, then let it be. But this one is working for me. And you cannot stop me from talking about it because it worked for me. It helped thousands of people. It changed people's lives. So why will I stop? Why will I continue to see the brokenness, to see the suffering, and just sabihin, plan ni Lord to? Hindi niya plan. Hindi ka lang awaken kung sino ka.
Ano ba yung talagang totoong tinuro ni Jesus Christ para sa'yo?
Love and compassion.
Sa
Which
tingin mo,
means,
ginagawa ba ng mga tao ngayon? Yung love and compassion?
based on what I see right now in the social media, which, by the way, I don't go to Facebook anymore because manghuhusga lang ako eh. Yung love and compassion ko nababawasan eh. Kasi meron na, the moment I see something that I don't like, nabawasan ang love and compassion ko. Again, remember when He was crucified, sabi niya, Father, forgive them for they do not know what they're doing. Which is the greatest gift that Christ gave to me in my life that allowed me to be where I'm at right now is the gift of forgiveness. So which is the faster I forgive people who I felt have hurt me the most. Again, because they do not know what they're doing. Which is people are unaware. Because this is what I believe, Bri, hurt people hurt people.
Oh.
Maybe the reason why people are giving you hurt because that's what inside them. Talagang totoo yung you cannot give what you don't have. People who have so much hatred in life because that's what they have in themselves. Do I have to judge them? No. The best way I can do, just like Christ, is just to love them, be compassionate, and letting go of my judgment.
Naniniwala ka bang may masamang tao?
Wala. Kung masama
tao.
lang yan sa pag-uusga ko, it's because nag-uusga ko masama siya. Kung ginawa niya man yan, baka yan lang yung alam niyang mabuti. Sabi nga ni Carl, yung people are doing the best way they know how based on the levels of their awareness. Siya nga nagsabi, forgive them for they do not know what they're doing. Anong karapatan magpako ng krus ng ibang tao? Sige nga. Sabi nga, di ba, bago mo ko husgahan, tignan mo muna yung sarili mo. Bago ka magtapon ng bato, baka naman may bato yan para sa'yo yan.
Paano coach yung mga taong serial killer, nang rape, nang momolestya? Ano yun? Hindi ba masamang tao yun?
Ako lang, ang tingin ko, it's wrong action, but are these people also creation of God?
Yes.
Yeah, because every creation of God has every great qualities, godlike qualities in them. na-erase lang yan because of the experience of life. Again, lahat yan may punot dulo, may pinaggalingan. Not unless ma-heal mo yung sarili mo, you still continue to do those behavior. Again, yung pagpatay, yung pag-rape, behavior yan. Pero yung pagkatao mo, hindi mo ba, anak ka pa rin ng Diyos, iba lang yung gawain mo base sa past experience mo na na-victimize ako. Now, I become a victimizer.
Hurt people.
Yeah.
So yung namolest siya, maaaring namolest siya rin siya nung bata.
Exactly. We don't know. I don't know. But may history yan eh. Wala namang nag-iimbento lang ng kusa. May pinanggagalingan yan. Kinapi-paste yan somewhere. And the best thing I can do is just, I'm not gonna tolerate it, but I'm not gonna judge it. I'm just gonna send my white light of love, compassion, forgiveness, but zero judgment, zero criticism, zero condemnation. Because when I condemn you, I'm condemning my Creator. Be careful. When I'm talking bad about you, I'm talking bad about my Creator.
Sinabi ni Jesus Christ, hindi mo siya pinakain, hindi mo rin ako pinakain.
Exactly. Sabi nga ni Mother Teresa daw, you see Christ everywhere. In the streets begging. Right? In the prison cell. What you do unto others, what you do unto me. Yun lang yun eh. So what right do I have to judge them simply because I declare myself as this and that? Again, you do not become Christian because you were baptized as a Christian. You become Christian because just like Christ, all you have in your heart is forgiveness, compassion, and love.
So, ngayon ba, ikaw ba, do you believe in religion? What can you say about religion?
Yeah, religion is good because it's organized. Except when I use my religion, to tell people that my religion is better than you, then that's something that's called separation. So I rather believe in a higher sense of that, which is spirituality, that we're all one and the same.
Yes, I agree.
I respect every religion. Okay, I have a lot of friends from different religion, and pagkasama ko sa feeling na pareho kami. Kasi bakit? My spirituality practices will enhance whatever religion you have. So I don't have to recruit you to my religion. I don't even have to recruit you but the way I feel. I'll just have to help you if you want to, but if you don't need help, okay lang.
Saka lahat ng religion ay isa sila ng
Tema.
Even Hindu, isa lang tema.
Isa lang tema.
Love. Compassion.
Yeah. So if you were to ask me what's my religion right now, it's love and compassion.
Same. Yun din ako. Do you believe in hell?
For me, it's made up. It's something to, tatakutin lang yung tao.
Yeah.
Because para sa akin, heaven is here.
Yes.
Heaven is here.
Yes.
So, hindi ko siya gagawin kasi nag-iipon ako para sa heaven. I'll create heaven on earth. That's why I want to send this message to out. What if everyone is just loving, everyone is just forgiving, everyone is just compassionate? We are now heaven on earth.
Saka ang daming taong nakikita ko, behavior, nagpupunta silang simbahan, nagpapakabuti sila, dahil kasi takot sila sa impyerno. Ano masasabi mo dun, Coach?
I go to church not because I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Because I love God.
Yes.
Because my God is never judgmental. My God is never condescending. My God is abundance. And my God is agape. Loves me unconditionally.
Yes. So what can you say about my God is a jealous God? Yung Bible verse na yun.
My God is an open God.
Yeah. Same. Because how you perceive
Again,
God.
I will not, hindi ko titibagin yan. Okay? However, I have different set of belief that my God is an open God. Remember, even Christ himself hung around with Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
Hung around with all of this so-called unbeliever. So anong karapatan
Ketongin,
ko?
niyakap niya.
Anong karapatan ko husgahan yung mga taong ibang paniwala ko sa paniwala ko?
Mismo.
So kung yung mga people who have strong faith in their faith and they start putting down other people, that doesn't speak about God. That speaks about their belief that they have to put down somebody else to lift them up. And I don't think my God would love that.
Yeah. Yun nga yun eh. How you perceive God perceives how you treat other people. So if your God is a jealous God, then maybe you're jealous as well. So if your God is nakikita mong pumapatay ng paparusa, then baka ganun ka din. But our God, yun din na lagi ko sinasabi, my God is a loving God. All light, all love, all wisdom. Hindi nagja-judge. Gagawa ka pa lang ng kasalanan, napatawad ka na niya. Kasi matalino siya eh. So para sa akin yun. So sa ngayon mo, Coach, ano ngayon yung mga false beliefs na naghihinder sa mga tao na nagiging mahirap sila and paano nila i-heal yun? Ano yung mga conditioning sa pagkabata? Yung bata pa lang sila, mahirap lang tayo eh.
Okay, number one, that I'm not good enough. That I need to do everything so hard for me to deserve what I want. And that is most probably the biggest assessment of human being. That I am not good enough. Number two, that I am unloved. Hindi ako minahal. And the reason why I became very successful because I want love. But the more successful I got, the more I felt unloved. Because it was coming from, mahalin mo naman ako. Pansin mo na ako.
Ako din ganun eh. Yung parang, maging proud ka naman sa akin.
Proving eh.
Yeah.
And above all, I am bad. Uy, bad yan. Then you will turn into guilt and shame.
Yeah.
And the only solution there, the only way you can heal that is, again, self-love. And the most important self-love that you can give to yourself is, again, number one, forgive yourself anyway. Because hindi ka naman nagkasala, hindi mo lang alam kung paano mas mahalin yung sarili mo. You didn't know any better. Now you know, improve, get better. Self-forgiveness. Forgive anyway. Self-acceptance, which means, in the end, my Creator accepted me no matter what. Just like may alaga ka, aso, pusa, meron ka bang requirement, dapat ang ilong ganyan, dapat, or you just love your dog no matter what. Kahit umihi dyan, di ba? Self-acceptance, accept, do not require. Dapat ganito, dapat ganyan, hindi. A lot of anxiety right now is because they cannot accept what is. Sabihin, mabuti ka, madaling sabihan, mas mahirap ang hindi tanggapin ng hindi. Ilang beses kang suicidal because of that. Self-acceptance. Self-compassion. Maawa ka sa sarili mo. Then that's where self-love is. And your only job here is to express that to you through number one, quality and quantity of time. You spend time alone. Detached from the world. Yan yung aking yung aking...
Boring sa bahay, Coach eh. Nalulungkot ako sa bahay.
Yeah, because you need an external distraction to make you happy. But sige, lumabas ka, naging masaya ka ba totoo or distracted ka lang?
Distracted ka
You're
lang.
just healing the wounds that you need to numb.
Running away.
Exactly. The best place to be is being alone. Right? Again, quality time with you. Because why? In the end, the only person who can make you happy is you. The only person who can make you successful is you. But if you're not at peace with you, and you cannot even be still with you, no amount of happiness, no amount of money, no amount of cars or whatever that's going on, or followers, nakita natin halos lahat nung nakuha na lahat ng gusto. Because yes, I like financial freedom, I like time freedom, but these two are boring. You know what's the most important part? Fulfillment. That I'm connected to the light. That I feel good about myself when I am by myself. na okay ako, happy ako, excited ako sa aking sarili, lalo pag nag-iisa ako, then you don't need anything. Then because that's where you are, that's where abundance comes in. Attractive ka eh.
Meron ka na ba naging client na sobrang yaman, sobrang pero nakita mo, pera lang yung meron siya?
99% ng multi-millionaire na kausap ko, billionaire, umiiyak pag sinabi ko, tanggalin ko lahat ng pera mo, sino ka? Umiiyak kasi hindi ko na alam kung sino ako. Ako, Bri, tanggalin mo lahat anong meron ako ngayon, mas excited pa ako. Mas happy pa ako. Bakit? Baka may hinahandang mas maganda. Na para talaga sa akin.
Billionaire ka naman ngayon, Coach?
Net worth?
Nag-grind ka, todo? Pinaghirapan mo?
Internal work, yes. Kasi, Bray, hindi madali yung 4 a.m. araw-araw.
Nag-aral ka ng Nag-aral ka ng mga Excel, business school?
Ay, hindi. Nag-hire ako ng mga taong mag-Excel para sa akin.
Okay.
Pero ang mentor ko, ang school ko, ayan. Laging upgraded. Hindi outdated. Parang ChatGPT nga eh.
So parehas nga, you really don't believe in hard work. More in aligned action.
Aligned action.
Yeah.
I think joy work is more appropriate.
Yeah.
Kasi, nung nag-100 days akong challenge, visible six-pack abs challenge, alam mo, pinasukan mo yan. Naging hard work lang yan kung pag sinabing, i-measure mo yung kain mo. Ang hirap naman yan. Hindi. Okay yan. Sinabi, go. Sure. 10,000 steps. Okay. Versus, paano yan? Okay. Surrender lang.
Tama.
Kaya siya nagiging mahirap kasi nagre-resist ka sa dapat mong gawin.
So dapat
hindi sinasabing hindi ako nagtatrabaho, grabe ang trabaho ko, pero joy is what I bring into all of the things that I do because I said yes, I'll do it anyway.
Anong ma-advise mo dun sa mga taong hindi masaya sa trabaho nila pero anong gagawin ko? Hindi ako kakain pagka hindi ko ginawa to.
Hindi magbago ka. Walang magbabago kahit hindi ka magbago. Stop complaining.
Paano siya magbabago? Ito nga yung trabaho ko. Mahirap pumanap ng trabaho. Paano?
O kaya ka nga hindi makahanap ng trabaho kasi hindi ka nagbabago. Na unang-una, binigyan ka ng opportunity. Ang tanong ko sa'yo, gaano ka ka-excited pumasok araw-araw kahit hindi mo gusto? Hindi po excited. O kaya hindi visit ang pera sa'yo. Visit ang mga tao sa'yo. So again, make sure wherever you are, whatever you do, number one, attitude of gratitude pa rin. Kaya nga
so
ako
sinasabi mo ba mag-resign sila?
If they can afford, if there's somebody who's willing to pay them better money. But if not, again, Bri, nagsimula akong janitor. Hindi ako lumaking nagwawali sa bahay. Maayos kami ng pamilya. Pero yun lang yung trabaho na meron ako at sinabi ng mentor ko, no matter what, show up with excitement. Ay, pag nag-vacuum ako, may pasayaw-sayaw pa yan. Because ganyan yung ugali ko, do you think mga tao nakita sa akin mas natutuwa? Do you think natutuwa siya sa akin? Yeah. But don't just be grateful and happy, excited. Number two, give your best. Galingan mo as if kung gusto mong kumita ng milyon, do it as you're being paid by the millions.
Vibrationally, energetically, no?
OA kung OA. Elevated emotion. Match it. It's a habit. But don't just give your best all the time. Number three, grow. Be the best of who you are, which means humanap ka ng solusyon. Remember, income is never about the hard work that you put, but it's the value that you put in that you're solving people's problem.
Exactly.
So right now, nandun ka, janitor ka, hanap ka. Okay, boss, eto may problema. Don't worry, pinagawa ko. Boss, yung kotse mo, may gas-gas. Tinawagan ko na, pwede yan. Boss, eto boss. Kung ako yung driver mo or janitor mo, at marami kang pera, anong gagawin mo sa akin?
Promote kita.
Exactly.
Halika nga dito.
Klaro ba yun?
Oo.
Simple eh. Kaso lang, maangal ka lang, wala kang ginagawa. Stop complaining. It's not helping. Stop it.
Yung
Tapos
mga
ito pang worst. Yung nagpapasweldo sa'yo, pagtalikod, ang dami mong sinasabi. Bastos. Kahit minimum yan, may pera yan. Sige nga, humanap ka ng ibang trabaho. Buti ko may magsweldo sa'yo sa itsura mong yan. Sa ugali mong yan. Sa kapasidad mong yan. Diretsahan lang tayo. Let's be real, let's be honest. Tapos sabi, buti ka mayaman ka, kaya ako yumaman kasi yan ang ugali ko. Sinasabihan kita, baguhin mo yung ugali mo. Be grateful no matter what, may oportunidad ka. Bigay mo buong buo kahit maliit ang sweldo mo. Bakit? Popromote ka niya eh. Tinitest ka lang. Pangatlo, gumaling ka. Ako, I'm the best janitor in the world. Up until now, alam ko anong pambili ng panlinis ng TV. Alam ko paano. Alam ko lahat yan kasi ginalingan ko. Lumaki ba akong marunong yan? Hindi. Kailangan ko aralin eh. Did that make sense? I-revolve lang yun around. Kung pera inahanap mo, yan lang. I mean, kaya hindi ko naintindihan bakit may maraming mahirap. Ang daming kailangan trabaho. Ang daming kailangan oportunidad. Kaso lang, ang inaasahan natin sweldo, wag mong tignan ng sweldo. And again, ang daming nagbabash sa akin kasi, never work for money. Di ano ka, work for growth. Because when you work for money, you work for money for the rest of your life. When you work for growth, money will work for you.
Mismo.
This is a new concept. This is a new mindset. Again, kung hindi mo matanggap to, okay lang, stay poor. But if there's something you want to test it out. Tomorrow, show up at the work. Hallelujah! Ano pa po, ma'am? Sige po, ma'am. Easy, ma'am. Ma'am, ito, may problema, ma'am. Nasolve ko na po yan. Uy, ibang-iba na ngayon si Juan Tamada. Ayos to ah. Then if there's opportunity, okay, consider ka. Now, kung hindi ka ma-consider dahil walang expansion growth ang company, somebody else will. Ask me why. Nakikita niya eh.
Meron at meron.
What you give is what you receive. So kung minimum wage lang ako, kasi minimum wage lang binigay ko.
Eh yung mga coach, may mga anxiety and depression. Do you believe in anxiety and depression? Paano nila matutulungan yung sarili nila?
Still mindset. No amount of therapy. Nag-therapy na, ilang taon pa ako, ganyan dyan pa rin.
Alipin na ng gamot. No?
Exactly. No amount of things that are external can fix you, not unless. Ang anxiety kasi nagsimula in the way I think eh. Diba? Mali eh. Hindi dapat nangyari eh. Kinabahan ako eh. Okay, nangyari na. Take a deep breath. Accept it. You cannot undo what happened in the past. Let it go. Forgive anyway. But it's really taking a look at on how we think will dictate our outcome. Ito coaching conversation. Kasi tatawag sa akin yung intern, coach, ito si Saina na daw, gusto kang kausapin, pagbigyan naman po, tawag ako. Tapos ang boss, coach, kasi po coach, sandali lang, relax, take a deep breath. Tumayo ko muna, bigyan mo ko ng 10 jumping jack at sabihin mo, I'm happy. Ay, hindi ko po kaya, coach. Ang hirap-hirap po, coach. Di wala tayong pag-uusapan. Tayo, buksan mong camera, gusto ko makita. Happy. I'm happy. Anong pag-uusapan? Actually, coach, bago. Ano yun? Change your state. If you're in an anxiety state, in depression state, change it. Subukan mo lang. Kung depressed ka ngayon, gusto mo maging depressed, let it be. Pero kung ayaw mo, subukan mo lang. Tayo ka. jumping jack. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Whoo! I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. And then you notice, wow, 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 wow. I may not say it's a permanent thing, but then say it's a good start.
Yes.
It's
You're
a good
giving
start.
yourself a chance.
Exactly. Why? You make this your master. You make your body your master, not this. Nananalo. Ito, gusto ko maging masaya, pero yung katawan mo. Hindi. Sa tayo pa lang iba na eh. You have to make sure that you change your state if you don't like where you are at. And I say, ang hirap-hirap ka. Hindi, mas mahirap maging depressed.
At mahirap.
At purita. Difficult. Hindi ko talaga kaya. O di hindi mo kaya.
Baka nga.
Bigyan kita ng $10 million, Bri. Tanggalin mo sa'yo sa depression. Ay! Oo, kaya. Yan naman pala.
Diba?
Okay ka lang. Dramatic ka lang. And people around you are buying it. Again, there will be people who will comment around this. Alam ko na yan. Doktor ka ba? Psychologist ka ba? Hindi. Pero libo-libo ng taong depressed, suicidal, and they can stand that because of this way of coaching, that I don't buy their drama, I don't buy their smallness, I buy their greatness. You have the capacity to heal yourself.
Yung sinasabi sa'yo, magpapakamatay na po ako, coach. Ano
O di
sinasabi?
magpakamatay ka. Bakit ka pa nagpapaalam? Ang totoong suicidal, hindi nagpapaalam ha. Kasi lang may bumibili ng storya mo. You get attention. Yun lang yun. Attention seeker ka. Yung totoong yung totoong suicidal, hindi nagpapasabi yan. Diba? Nakita mo, ang saya-saya, biglang
Hindi na
boom!
magpo-post sa Facebook.
Correct. Attention lang yan eh. So stop. You don't get attention. Everyone is having their own problem. Everyone is struggling in their own life. No one cares. No one cares. Stop talking about your sickness. Stop talking about the things that are not working in your life. Stop announcing it. No one cares. Let the weak say, I am strong. Stop talking about your pain. Release it anyway. Thank it. Bless it. Let it go. Let the poor say, I am rich. Stop talking about you being poor. Start speaking of what you want. It starts there. But don't just do it. Feel it. Act on it. Again, it's still here. The biggest shift here is the way we think. And the way we think will dictate how we feel. And how we feel will dictate how we act. Ba't ka hindi ma-depressed? Tignan mo mga pinapanood mo sa feeds mo. Ako nga, my God, sobrang positive na, sobrang grabe na. Nung nasa The Hague ako, ang dami nag-message sa akin. They thought I was the advance party. Sabi ko, ano to? Nung chinek ko, boom, 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 boom. Hindi mo maalis sa akin, taga Davao ako, Bri. At mas marami akong friends na antay kaysa pro. Because I'm here in Manila. 1 hour lang ako nakababad, na-notice ko yung sarili ko. Sabi ko, shucks, this is not working. Delete Facebook. Okay, I bless this camp. I bless this camp, sending white light of love and compassion. And I'm gonna create boundary of hindi ako makikisaw-saw sa consciousness nila. Kung hindi, I'd rather send my bright white light. That's why right now, I'm not affected. Ako, 1 hour lang ako nanonood, tinamaan pa ako.
Nanonood pa ng news. Ako din eh. Ini-scroll up ko lang pag inahayaan ko.
Tanggalin mo talaga kasi tumaan sa'yo yan eh. Taplis yan.
Ganun din. Kung hindi ko tabaw itong Facebook
You need to protect your vessel.
Yes.
And the way you protect your vessel is wag mong i-allow yung vibe, yung energy, yung bad news, yung basura makapasok.
Pero hindi ba yan toxic positivity yan, coach?
Hindi ko alam sa'yo kung anong toxic positivity. Mas importante yung positivity sa akin, maayos. You are not gonna be affected of the things that you don't know of. Example, taong mahal na mahal mo. Fourth stage, na-diagnose ng 4th stage cancer at mamamatay na. Pero hindi mo alam. Will you worry about this person or you won't worry about this person?
No.
Exactly. What you don't know won't hurt you. Now, nung nalaman mong nagka-cancer siya and you started worrying about him or her, do you think you're helping this person? No. Because you're sending a negative energy of worry and it's putting it down. Versus I'm sending you love, I'm sending you white light, and whatever is going on for you, I trust that you can heal yourself. Standing up for the lightness rather than...
David Guillaume, ha? Pero coach, ano masasabi mo ito? Isa sa mga final na tanong. Ano masasabi mo dun sa mga taong naniniwala ka ba yung galit, yung hindi pagpapatawad, may epekto sa income, may epekto sa pagkatao?
100%, yes.
Okay. How? Paano?
Again, in the end, everything is energy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the energy is all about heaviness, the energy is about the opposite of the lightness, paano papasok ang blessing? Like ikaw lang, sa totoo lang, kunwari, meron kang driver. Pero yung driver mo, laging may samaan loob, may laging galit. Kung may extra blessing ka dyan, gusto mong blessing, or huwag na yan. Tell me.
No.
Simple lang yan. Pagpasok pa lang, visit sa araw, nagdadabog. Tapos pag tinanong, wag mo akong ganun, mainit ang ulo ko. Di think matutuwa ka?
Hindi.
Oh, ganun lang kasimple. That's why when you feel hurt, when you feel bad, you pause. You take a deep breath. Recognize mo. Pero wag mong tagalan. Release mo kaagad. Shift kaagad. Kasi ito yung blessing, di ba? Ito yung gusto mo. Right? Ito ka. Ang trabaho mo lang dumikit eh. Pero pag na-bad trip ka, pak! Tinagalan mo, pak! Lumayo ka ng lumayo.
Tapos 10 years na.
Oo. Balik lang. Kung na ways, clear na clear ka yung ways na binigay mo yung pin, walang palpak yun. Maayos lahat yun. Perfect yun. Wala pa nagkamali. Pinin mo.
Eh, nagmamaro ka.
Nagmamaro
May
ka.
ako dito.
Okay, tsak. Igagano ka pa rin eh.
Alam ko na yan eh.
Tsak. Pero ibabalik ka pa rin eh. Pero the more maro ka, nagmamarunong ka, the more ka lumalayo. Pero sa totoo lang, ibabalik ka pa rin eh.
Tumagal lang.
Tumagal lang kasi you made it your way, not his way.
Gago ka kasi.
Yun lang yun. Patigas ang ulo mo eh.
Diba? So,
that's why surrender is beautiful.
Okay.
Because his ways
paano yun, coach? Paano ko mapapatawad yung tatay ko? Ni-rape nga ako eh. Paano ko papatawarin yun?
Can you undo what has been done in the past?
No.
Do you know what's going on for him?
No.
Why he did it?
No.
Forgive anyway. What are the prices you're paying for not forgiving the person who have hurt you the most? Anong presyo ang pinagbabayaran mo? Are you happy?
No.
Do you have peace of mind?
Malamang hindi.
May sakit-sakit ka?
Malamang.
Are you creating your dreams?
Malamang.
Mas mahirap yun. Anong benefit mo sa hindi pagpatawad?
Ano lang, ayoko kasi pag pinatawad ko siya, di okay na, panalo na siya.
So what? Pag pinatawad mo, happy ka?
Hindi. Oo.
Successful ka?
Malamang.
May peace of mind ka?
Malamang.
May health ka?
Malamang.
Mamili ka ng hirap. The only benefit you get for not forgiving the people who hurt you the most is I'm right and you're wrong. And that's what you call ego. Edging God out. That means you're telling God, mali ka eh. Always remember, again, from David Guillaume, that we came here on earth with a mission.
Yeah.
That our soul needs to expand and grow. And the way we expand and grow is through challenges. And when you overcome the challenges, wow.
Lumalaki.
Lumalaki. You know, I grew up always longing and wanting for dad's approval. And as a little child, all I remember is palo, mura, bobo. As a teenager, we were left with another family. I felt unabandoned. I felt unloved. Wala ka ng kwenta. Bobo ka na, wala ka pang kwenta. And then, nung nagtapos ako ng pag-aaral, humingi ako ng allowance, sabi niya, tapos na tayo. At sabi ko one day, luluhod ang mga tala. I vow.
Sharon Cuneta?
Because you're nothing. But a second. That was so dramatic. But you know, ang tema ko no, huge success sa Best Revenge. Pakita ko sa itong taong inabandon mo. Prove ko sa'yo. And that's why I got so successful external. But the higher I go, the more empty I felt. Why? It was all about proving. Love me, accept me. Until I attended my awakening. But little did I know, I may look at my dad as the worst dad in a human being form, but he's the perfect dad in my spiritual form because he taught me the greatest lesson in my life, which is you own your life and you're gonna be successful not because I'm your dad, because you are my son and I believe in you. That was the shift. And if I feel he hurt me the most, he is the number one person who I want to thank the most. That's why I'm here. I'm able to heal myself. Kasi kung hindi nangyari sa akin yon, anong story ko dito? Saan ako pupulutin? Lumaki kaming masaya, mayaman. Ang parents ko napaka-loving. Summa cum laude ako.
Corny ng kwento?
Wala eh. Your job here is to really prepare your vessel to a certain point wherein you are finding your life purpose through the pain that you went through, that you heal yourself so you have capacity to heal other people. And now you carry His light. And what light am I speaking about here? The light of acceptance. That whatever happened, it's done. The light of compassion. Maybe that's the only way. I mean, in the end, hindi ko nakita lahat ng magandang ginawa ng dad ko dahil sa sama ng loob ko. Pinagtapos ako. Maganda ako pinalaki. Pero dahil yun lang, napalo lang ng isang beses, nasabihan lang ng bobo kasi bagsak-bagsak yung grades ko, yun lang yung nakatanim. Pero lahat ng maganda, nakalimutan ko. Pinag-aaral ako sa magandang eskwelahan. Pinagtapos ako ng college. Sapat na yun, kumbaga. Kaso lang, ang hindi mo makalimutan yung mga drama na nakuha mo. Then the message I have here of the light is forgive anyway. You know, come to think of it, the people who hurt you the most are the very reason why you are where you are right now.
Mismo.
But hopefully you get to see it right away.
Mismo.
Like remember, we have a friend who's supposed to hire you. And in business, in my own perception, he was the person who I felt have hurt me the most. But the reason why we got so successful in pandemic, because of this man. So if I have someone to thank the most, it's him.
Yeah. Exactly.
So why put up a drama with all of this hurt and pain? I'm not saying you're gonna get hurt. The moment there's hurt, the moment there's pain, the moment there's suffering, all right, this is so good. I'm being prepared. Sure. Yun lang. Nasaktan ka lang, may sinabi siya. Ikaw din naman, maraming sinabi eh.
Diba?
Bring it on.
Ask for more pain nga daw, diba? Sabi ni David Gia.
The moment it's there, but don't ask for it now. Kasi kung wala kang pinhingi ka, hindi yan. The moment the pain is there, take a deep breath, recognize and say, all right, bring it on. This is my test and I'm gonna ace it.
Ganda nun. Any parting message sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, Coach Ras?
Magmahal ka lang. Mahalin mo yung sarili mo, buong buo. Para yung paglabas mo sa mundo, pagmamahal lang meron ka.
Kaya si Tito Jerome tsaka ako, minamahal ko talaga lahat eh. Mahal ko na sila lahat eh. Alam mo yun? Yakap ko sila lahat. Ano. Napakarami kong pagmamahal sa katawan talaga.
Buti sana kung kapikot-pikot ka, di ba?
Malapit na. Malapit na. Coach, saan kanila makikita? Saan sila makakapag-sign up ng program or whatever, any seminars, any ano? I'm sure after this podcast.
Just look for me, RUSSJUSON. Make sure yung may mga blue check lang.
Oh.
That's it. Completely up to you. If you like this, send me a message. But again, I'm not out here to recruit. I'm not out here to convince. Because what I truly believe is when you're ready, you're ready. When you're not ready, you're not ready.
Okay. Maraming
Simple
salamat.
lang, ano?
Simple. Ganda nitong podcast na to. Parang sa akin ito one of the best, tingin nyo, no? One of the best podcast na ginawa ko. Napaka-laman, pati yung mga nagkukuha ng camera, may natutunan, may na-pick up sa buhay. Alam mo yun, lalo na sila, alam ko, kailangan nila. Lalo,
Siguro subukan nyo lang, no? Yung mga tao nakasakit, tawagin nyo mamaya, Dad, or Kuya, or Ma. Thank you, ha?
Yes.
Tawarin mo ako, pinapatawag kita, kain tayo mamaya. You'll see a difference in your life.
Mismo.
The faster you forgive and let go, the more you move forward in your life.
Mismo. So kung nagustuhan mo tong podcast na to, siyempre mag-follow ka lang, mag-subscribe ka dito sa channel ko. Maraming salamat sa Tritone Studios, Tritone Entertainment, sa sponsor natin, Diamond Skincare. Siyempre, meron si Coach Russ, bibigyan natin ng Diamond Skincare.
Kikinis pa ako dito.
Lalo kang kikinis. Yan, may toner yan, may available yan sa lahat ng online platforms. Siyempre, bibigay ko kay Coach Russ. Maraming salamat, Coach, dahil love kita.
Wow.
Binago mo yung buhay ko. Binago mo yung buhay ng maraming tao. Kahit itong mga staff na to, sandali lang sila nakapanood sa'yo. Ito na yung yan.
Thank you.
Yan yung regalo ko sa'yo. Maraming salamat. Siyempre, Picotin Perfume. Follow nyo lang sa Facebook, Picotin Perfume. Message lang kayo, di ba? Pabango ni Tio. Yan, message nyo doon. Order lang kayo. May sasagot dyan, di ba? Wala pang yan. Wala nang laman yan. Kakaspray. Mamaya, papaamoy ko sa'yo. So,
dito
ayan.
ba i-spray yan?
Ayan, pwede. Siyempre, kala nyo seryoso nung podcast. Pero yun yung sinadya ko talagang seryosohin tong podcast na to para maiba naman. Hindi naman puro basura pinapakain ko sa inyo. Gulay naman, masustansyang pagkain.
Grabe naman yung basura. Pag,
diba?
entertainment lang.
Entertainment.
Masaya.
Oh, pero, yun nga.
At least you make people laugh.
Yeah, making people
They
laugh.
go home not heavy.
Yeah.
I think that's the most
High
important
vibrational.
part.
Yeah.
High
High
vibrational.
vibrational. That's
Judgment
correct.
lang yung basura.
Mismo. So again, Tio Bry Podcast, maraming salamat sa mga nanonood. Salamat Tritone Studios, Tritone Entertainment. Salamat Coach Russ, love you.
Oh yeah, Urban Nation. Beat Chop is another one. We got a situation right here.
Sabi nila ako daw ay pabling